First Alert Weather Update is brought to you by Mid-Michigan Metal Sales.
Good afternoon, First Alert Meteorologist Diane Phillips checking in on our temperatures that are warming up just a little bit. It is still cold and winter outside, but we are at least finding that our wind chills are out of the negatives, though they are still in the single digits. So hats and gloves, you got to keep them on. We will find for your afternoon and evening plans that we're still above zero, but it's overnight that we fall back into the negatives. So as our students head out the door and as we go back to work, we're going to find that it feels like about -4, -5, -6 outside tomorrow morning. So not as bitter cold as the last few mornings, but still very much winter when you open up the door. Going into Thursday afternoon, though, we do find that we're still into the single digits. Thankfully, our winds have settled down a little bit, but it's just a really slow transition to kind of get us out of this cold spell. So lows tonight, we're going to notice that we're seeing at least 5, maybe even a 10-degree difference, and we will find air temperatures yet in some of our communities in the single digits, while others are going to be fighting to hold on towards that 10-degree mark just into the teens. So we will find it's a little chilly. That furnace may not click on as often as it has been running. Overall, the forecast is pretty quiet beyond the cold air. We do find some snow showers that are going to be scattered throughout this afternoon, but with us having some more drier air in place, it is going to be hard for us to produce some of this snowfall. So as we go overnight, you'll see that the hour by hour is not necessarily excited with snow, but you can see a little play here over Lake Huron. So I am going to be watching in eastern Huron County right along the shoreline. We could be looking at some snowfall here, and that can add up to about an inch or less on accumulations. Otherwise, a lot of us in mid-Michigan are not going to be seeing any shovel or snowblower action. So we will keep the forecast pretty quiet as we go through our Thursday and even into Friday. This is the time where if you have maybe some PTO, you need a little break, take Friday off. I have a really nice weekend because once we get through these low and isolated snow chances, we do not have anything wet falling from the sky in the Friday, Saturday, or Sunday forecast. So as we kind of think maybe to wind down winter, I thought let's look ahead. Well, we're about a strong 2 weeks away from the time change. We're a short month away from St. Patrick's Day and the start of the spring season, and Easter is about 59 days away. So this will kind of help get you through some of these winter blues, thinking about some spring vibes here. But in the next 7 days, we will find that our temperatures at least start to round up. We're going to be going into the 20s here today and into the weekend, 30s starting Sunday, and it will be a nice and dry weekend. But going into Monday and Tuesday, we do have a system coming in, and with it just being warm enough into the mid to upper 30s, we'll not only be tracking snow in the system, but the rain potential also does exist.
Stay with WNEM TV5 on air, on the go, and online for more news and weather updates.